This is the video introduction to the Experiment 8. This experiment will demonstrate how an NPN transistor works. Here is a picture of a 2N3904 NPN bipolar transistor, like the one you have in this lab. This transistor is made of black resin and has 3 leads or wires coming out of it. With the flat side of the transistor facing you and the leads pointing down, the leads are called, from left to right, emitter, base, and collector. For an NPN transistor, the electric current entering the emitter lead is split between the base lead and the collector lead. The current that leaves the base lead is smaller than the current that leaves the collector lead. Here is the page for Experiment 8 from your lab manual. The purpose of this experiment is to observe how an NPN bipolar transistor works in a circuit as a current amplifier. This circuit will also serve as a transistor checker for NPN transistors. Procedure: using the parts from your Mr. Circuit lab, build the circuit on your solderless circuit board as shown in the pictorial diagram. Compare the pictorial to the schematic diagram. Does the pictorial follow the schematic diagram? Results: when you connect the 9-volt battery to the assembled circuit, the LEDs in the circuit should not light up. But when you press the push-button switch, allowing current to flow in the base circuit, current will also flow in the collector circuit. So what you will see is both LEDs will light up. But you will notice that LED 1 in the base circuit is a little less bright than LED 2 in the collector circuit. What this demonstrates is that a smaller current in the base circuit is causing a larger current to flow in the collector circuit. We refer to this as amplification. In an audio amplifier, a small current flowing from the microphone into the base of a transistor will control the larger current that will come out of the collector circuit, which is what drives the speaker so that everyone can hear. This is Experiment 8 in the Mr. Circuit 30-in-1 lab. How an NPN transistor works. Now I have wired up on the solderless circuit board, following the pictorial diagram here and the schematic, the experiment. And what we're going to show is that the LED that's in series with the base will be dimmer than the one that's in series with the collector. So we have amplification. The electrons will come out of the battery, all across here, up through the emitter of the NPN, out the collector, and over through the 220 ohm and back to the red. In the case of the base, the electrons come out of the negative of the battery, go through the base, up through the base LED, back across, and through the 1000 ohm resistor. So when I close this switch right here, I'm expecting this LED to light up, showing me base current, this one to light up, showing me collector current. This one should be dimmer, and this one should be brighter. Let's see what happens. Well, there we go. I've wired it correctly. I want you to get your parts. You need the hands-on experience of putting this together. Put it together and see if you can make the experiment work like I did.